In those days, it was a gimmick to have women playing football.
It's the oldest club in Wales and the most successful club in Wales.
We are the only Welsh team in this league and in the Championship and in the WSL.
We always keep reinventing ourselves. It's an unusual club.
Have the likes of Arsenal and Man United and Man City coming down to play on our ground would be, well, that would be a pipe dream, wouldn't it? 1975, where I lived in Llanedin, was a local shopkeeper, and he was the chairman of the carnival. And of course, in those days, it was a gimmick to have women playing football, so they put on a women's game, and it was all tongue-in-cheek. But on our team, there were 4 of us that loved football, and once the carnival was done, the game was done, Malcolm Allen, who was the chair of the carnival, he said, well, let's form a team, and that's how it started. We took it very seriously. I mean, we were sports people, and our manager, Malcolm at the time, and coach, he was very strict with us, very disciplined. You know, if we were going to do it, we had to do it properly. Where we sit now, compared to where we were 50 years ago, there's just no comparison.
It's the oldest club in Wales and the most successful club in Wales. We played in England right from the beginning, right from 1975. We've produced over 100 internationals for our country. We never know when we're down and out. We just don't do that. It's unheard of, so you know, the club just keeps on fighting for itself.
We are the only Welsh team in this league and in the Championship and in the WSL. The Gwalia shirts, as soon as you put that on, it's like you're doing it not just for the club, yourself, and your family, but also you're doing it for, well, Wales, because you're the only Welsh team that's in that league. It's crazy.
The club has always been a bit of a Madonna, really. We always keep reinventing ourselves.
The season of COVID, really, I think like every club struggled, and our league were relegating 4 teams that year instead of 2, and we were the 4th team to go down. We went down to Tier 4, and we took a hard look at ourselves as a club. The way the women's game was going and the speed of which it was going, we felt as if we were just hanging on, and we had to do something. We came back to play in Cardiff rather than up in Ystrad. We changed our badge, and then we actively went in search of an investor, and that's when we met Julian Jenkins, and it went from there, really.
I remember saying to him at the time, you know, if you decide to do this, you're going to fall in love with the club and you're not going to look back, because that's what happens with this club. It's something special. And then he said, give me a fortnight, he said, and I'll see what I can do. And he came back in about 2-3 weeks, and he said, I think I got the right guy that, you know, might help us with this. And he was talking about Damien Singh. As much as we were interested in them, they were interested in us, because it's an unusual club. And the idea, obviously, is just to go forward and reach the heights that we were back in the past when we were one of the top 12 teams in the UK. So that's our ambition. We want to bring to Wales the likes of a Championship team and then a WSL.
The owners have big ambitions for Gwalia United. So their dreams, I think, for us is to get us higher up into this league, higher up into the next league. And yeah, I think we're going to go a long way. They have come in with huge ambitions, and I think that's like amazing for the club as well. Like, we need those dreams, and I think we need to believe that as a club that we can do that. And so for somebody else to come in and to tell us we can do this, actually we can like puff our chests out a bit and be like, yeah, we can.
I really would like if we could have our own base, our own club, our own stadium would be terrific if we could do that, and have the likes of Arsenal and Man United and Man City coming down to play on our ground would be, well, that would be a pipe dream, wouldn't it? But that's what, you know, we would love to see us.
Ideally, we want a club that can challenge for players to stay, to play for a Welsh club. I think it would be great for the club to be able to hold on to a player that they want to hold on to at a level when perhaps somebody like Chelsea comes calling and they say, no, actually, I'm happy where I am.